As far as in religion, because I've seen everybody really touched in on where you're from, so I want y'all to like specify what religion you practice. So go with you.
I practice straight Islam, like nothing else but Islam. I was brought up to only practice Islam and only worship Allah. So,
what about
I'm
you?
a Christian, 7-day Adventist to be specific. All my life, born and raised, every Saturday. Yeah.
That's dumb.
I practice Islam. Growing up, practice Islam, just being sent to Arabic school, different Arabic schools. But, sometimes I did go to church with my friends. When they had confirmations and stuff, I would get invited. So I'll go. But
that's crazy. I went to church one time too. It's like everybody went to church.
Yeah.
It was my babysitter though. I swear to God, like I had a babysitter. And like I had to go with her. The church is across the street, so she took me to church, and I was just sitting there, like, I'm like in my head, I'm like, little,
what's
I'm
going
like,
on?
I'm not supposed to be I'm gonna just sit here and just watch. Like,
Nah, that's dumb funny.
For me, I would say I had the best of both worlds, but I grew up mainly on Islam. Islam, bro. It's I don't know, just something about it that hit me. So, I just follow that. So,
So for me, I'm Muslim, born Muslim. I also did get a bit of both worlds because I used to go to church and also used to do Bible study. So when like I was younger, just it's kind of similar to your take when you say like with the babysitter will go there, so then you have to go there, right? But mine was kind of different. It was like a summer camp program that I always used to be involved in that my parents put me into. So they knew what it was. We'll be in churches, we'll learn all of that. My dad was okay with that. He was like, it's okay. You're gonna go there. You're not gonna bother us. That's one. Two, you feel me? Two, y'all gonna learn something. It doesn't mean that it's gonna change your it's gonna change your mentality. My dad knows his kids. He knows how strong-willed we are at the end of the day, right? So he gave us that, to which I was doing that. I was reading the Bible all the time. I ain't see nothing wrong with it. Like from everything I've read, a lot of the things are similar to
the Quran.
Yeah, I say the same thing all the time.
Me? So I got a bit of both worlds, and I loved it. It was good. Yeah. I mean, so what made you choose your religion? Like, what made you feel like, okay, I'm one with this. This is for me.
Like, I don't know. Like I said, like certain life situations growing up, once you start like looking into it, like you see it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like when you read it and like you listen to, you say you listen to certain people talk about the religion and stuff, like it makes 100% sense. Like it's crazy. Like, like you might just look back at things like, oh, this is why this happened. Oh, that's true. Oh, I gotta fix this to, like it's just, I don't know, honestly, like it just makes sense to me and I understand it. But I'm not where I need to be yet in the religion, so I know I got a long way to go, and I'm okay with that.
Okay, me personally, I was born into it. Like,
stop yelling.
I'm sorry. It's just like, is the mic sensitive? Like, are they gonna be like, yeah, she mad loud? My fault. But yeah, for me, I don't really think there was ever a time where I was like, yeah, this is it for me. Like, I feel like all my life, like, I just been knowing Christianity. I've known God. Like, that's who it was, and it's just like, I don't know. Like, I just always felt like God was always around. Like, even as a child, even though I didn't really like understand the Bible and stuff, like we would be in church doing like, the Bible school and stuff. Like, I didn't really get the concept of everything, but I always just felt like God was like a protector. Cause my mom is like a very she like a prayer warrior. Like, the ones like they be talking about in the movies. That's who she is. So it's like when she would pray, like it would just be like, yeah, you good. Like we all safe. God is here with us, type shit. But yeah, I don't know. Like, I feel like just all my life, I just kind of knew God and just always felt him.
Okay.
I would say for me, it's kind of just a similar thing. Because Senegal is a country that 95% of the population does make up like Muslim people. We do practice Islam, So, just growing up with two parents who are very strong in their faith and their deen, it's inevitable for your kids to follow the same path.
Yeah.
So, I just feel like Islam chose me. Like, I didn't really choose it, but we all have to choose like our journey and which way we choose to go with it.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
Say that again.
Like, it's true because you cannot, follow a faith and then expect your child to follow it, especially growing up in America where we're exposed to many different other religions.
Yeah.
So I feel like Islam pretty much chose me, but it did take time for me to kind of like find my way because there are times where I did, kind of lose myself, but I always found my way coming back to Allah,
Yeah.
So yeah. I feel like Islam chose me. I didn't really choose it. It's just the way I chose to go with it,
Yeah.
About that.
So how about you, Boo?
For me, I feel like it's the same way with how y'all said. Like, just I found my way to it. Like, I didn't think, like I said, like for me, I would go to church, go to Sunday schools, do activities with, got certain family members that's Christian. Like, so at the beginning, like I didn't really know too much about Islam. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I was just thinking like I'm Christian. Like, you feel me? Like I'm just out here eating what I'm eating. Going to school here. Like, and then after a while, like, I'm finding out that my pop's a Muslim, like, since he was born. Like, you know what I'm saying? So then he telling me, like, yo, you got to go to Arabic school. Like, you got to learn about this. You feel me? But he didn't force me. But, it's just like, yo, like, he wanted me to go. So I'm just like, all right, cool. Like, I'm going there. Just going there because he want me to go there. Like, I'm just learning the Quran. As soon as I dip, I'm still doing what I'm doing. Like, And then, like I said, like, sat down one day, like I just felt like something was missing. Like I wasn't being myself. Like, like I said, listening to that speech, and also like just being around like friends that really was about their deen. Like that I think is what had a major impact on me. Like that was about their deen, and always educating me, like letting me know about certain things, like even the stories about the prophets and everything. Like, like just hearing that, you just sit there, you just be like, damn, like, okay, like this is serious, So doing that, just studying, watching movies, videos, that's what did it for me, So yeah.
From my world, growing up, I felt like I was forced to be Muslim because I was born in it. So you truly don't know until you spread your wings and fly away to like find out, right? So I was far away from the religion as much as possible. Mind you, I was great in Arabic school. Great. But I was always far away from it. I was getting into trouble. Put it that way. I just love trouble. I feel like trouble found me. I didn't find it.
That's what they all say.
It found me. I didn't find it. But my troubles led to me getting more into the religion, even more, right? So before I even say what I want to say, I want to ask a question to everybody first. When do y'all feel like, have you ever felt like y'all were losing faith? Right?
Yeah,
And
definitely.
if you did, tell us what happened or what made you feel like you were losing faith.
I'll tell you. Jeez. I felt after I finished high school, when I started my college journey at BMCC, I don't know, man. Like, I just felt like I wasn't praying as consistently. Just questioning things that was going on. I was always outside. Bad karma just, happening. So I'm just like, yo, like what's going on? Like, where's Allah? Like, why is he not, showing me the way? Like, But you know, you just gotta be patient, bro. Like you just gotta be patient. Like God knows, bro. Like patience is a virtue, you know. And there was another time as well. I think it was after I left college too. Like I started working, and then after a while, like I just lost my sense of motivation to do certain things. You feel me? Lost my job. You feel me? Like I would stay in the crib, like not come outside. Feel me? Like it was something like wrong, you know? And then I had a conversation with one of my good sis, and like she was just asking like what's going on. Mind you, she's Christian, but she was like, yo, like what's going on? Like what's happening? You know, we just having a conversation, just checking up on each other. And, you know, she was just like, yo, like, well, we just gotta take your time, you know. Is things is unfold, there's obstacles in your way right now, but just know you're gonna get through them. You know, you just gotta know how to navigate. You know, take your time, be patient. You know, see things for what it is. Sit back, observe. And then after that, I went to the mosque. I prayed, bro. After I was crying, like I cried for like an hour, bro. Like
Them
an
prayers
hour
be
or two.
hitting.
Like you know, like the prayers, like you just feel it, and I was just like, all right. And then right after, you know, the blessings started coming in. So I'm just like, all right, like, you know, like, let me not question, like, what's going on. You know, like, everything's not supposed to be good. You know, like, there's going to be obstacles. There's going to be some downfalls. But it's just how you get back up, you know? So, yeah.
So when do you felt like you lost, like you were losing faith?
There was definitely a couple of times, but I would say the two main times I really, really, really truly lost faith was the year 2021. Like that was just like a bad year for me. I lost my grandmother and I got into a really bad car accident. So you know how usually they be like, oh, you gotta recite Ayatul Kursi before you leave the house. It's gonna protect you. So I did that, you know, driving, whatever. Then we got into a really bad car accident. And I'm just like, yo, like, why so many bad things happening? Then a couple of months, I lost my grandmother. Everyone who knows me know I'm very close to her. Like, that's my baby. So when I lost her, I was just like, yo, damn, like, this is like really a bad year. Like, what's going on? Like, I'm not, you know, I'm not feeling like myself. Like, I'm losing myself. It got to a point where, you know, I just kind of distanced myself from everyone and no one like heard from me. Like, I think it was like a couple of months. Like, this happened in August and no one heard from me until like December. And they just like, yo, like, you good? Like, you just been off the grid. So then I just started questioning myself. And that's when I kind of learned to like just kind of be patient with the situation and everything that was going on. Because, you know, with grief, they're like, grief comes in it comes in waves.
Different forms.
So, you know, I just kind of like took everything that was coming. I was just like, you know what, it's whatever at this point. I started praying. So you know how they say when you pray like the night prayer, like the one like the last third quarter of the night.
Yeah.
So I started doing that, and then I just felt myself, you know, like the stress and everything, like just falling off. I was like, okay, like I'm slowly going back to myself and stuff. But I truly lost faith. Like 2021 was just not my year. So I just started praying more, started being patient, just stopped questioning God for everything that was going on. I just pretty much left everything in His hands. I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna just keep praying. Whatever happens at this point. It's nothing I cannot control. Like, because in Islam, what they teach you is that they tell you that God does not give you what you cannot handle.
That's a fact.
So, you know, I kind of just saw that as a lesson. I was like, you know what? Maybe this is God telling me that I need to be more patient, you know, because I'm someone who I'm not patient. Everyone knows I'm patient to an extent, but, you know, once you cross that, it's like, nah. But it definitely taught me patience and to just pretty much leave everything in the hands of God. Like, you cannot question God sometimes, and He definitely doesn't give you what you cannot handle. So maybe this is a lesson. He's teaching you something. And I took it as Him trying to teach me patience. You know, just be patient. You know, your time is going to come.
That's dope. What about you?
I would say it was actually like a few years. I feel like I wasn't really like close to God. I feel like it was like, I want to say 2018 to like 2019. that was like freshman year of college kind of. That was like, and it was even like I was just like partying or like outside or like forget, like it was just like I was just working and going to school. Like I was just working, going to school, working, going to school. Like if you wanted to know where I was at, I was working while I was at school. And it was just like I just feel like I just forgot about him. And like that was a time like I didn't know what I was doing in school. Like I was just in school because my mother said this is where I had to be and this is where I'm at. And like I was just failing classes after classes, like just semester, the grades was just in the toilet, like those 2 years, like it was just terrible. Like, and I feel like 2020 was when I kind of had like a revelation. Like I just forgot about God, like that whole 2 years. Like you know, I always said like I always knew he was there, but it was like I just never like really appreciated him for like what he was doing. Like, you know, I was going to work, coming home, I was going out, coming home, like, and all of that. And I guess I just like in 2020 I had dropped a video that was like a little controversial.
Damn.
Don't be my fault. But like I dropped the
Well,
video.
I feel like I know what she's talking about.
I remember.
Did you see it? It went a little viral. It went a little viral in my congregation, but like that was kind of like a very big breaking point in like my faith and like make a break. Like, yo, God, like I need you to hold it down for me. Like, and I guess like just from that, like I kind of just learned how to just like ride through the storm because it was a big storm. It was a big storm for me. So
yeah, I was on live arguing, right?
No, I wasn't on live. I wasn't arguing with nobody.
No, I mean comment section like Facebook.
Oh, no. Nah, it wasn't a lot of that. It was a lot of argument in real life. It was in real life. But yeah, like that was just like a make or break point. I feel like after that, like I kind of just started praying about like everything. Like even when I just go to the store to buy something for my hair, like God, what do I need? Like I just started including him in like day to day so I can get more comfortable and like, you know, being like more aware that like, yo, he's doing everything for you. Like so that like when it comes to like school, career and all of that, like I'm not stressing and stuff like that. Yeah. So yeah.
That's dope. How about you, man? When did you feel like you lost faith?
Man, I'm be honest with you. It's like the same thing with you. Like when you first went to school.
To the mic. Yeah. Good.
Like I say like around
a lot of
2014, 2015. I think I had just went to college around that time. So
I'm sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but it's giving a pattern. It's giving a pattern. First year of school, it's giving a pattern.
It's something. Real, it's real. Because
bro,
like when you first go to school, like let's be real, like I'm thinking about lit parties, dorms. That's all I'm thinking.
That's a fact.
For me, everything lit.
I'm the opposite.
You understand? Like,
people think I'm like
I wasn't praying. I wasn't really doing nothing that was, you know, that was good. I guess, you know what I'm saying? Like I brought my praying mat to school, but I barely prayed. I barely prayed. Like now that I think about it,
I mean, your head was in the right space, you know.
It was real.
It's a start,
like,
right?
But like, you know, I'm just trying to say, bro, like I wasn't really like thinking, like, you know, doing what I was supposed to be doing, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? So I say like, you know, I wouldn't say losing faith. I say more so like not praying and stuff, man. Like, you know, that's
not being connected,
bro. That's super important. Praying, bro. That's super important. So it's like, you know, later on in the years, like, you know, things start happening and stuff is not going your way. Like, you know, you get to questioning like, dang, like what's going on? Like, but then you really start to realize that nothing could get you out of that but prayer.
It's a fact.
You understand?
No matter what,
and
pray.
And once you realize that, you won't want to pray more. And then you won't want to do what you pray for. You know, so that's what like got me out of that slump. I'm not saying I pray every day though. I try though. I try, you feel me? But
it's the
praying
effort.
is mad important, bro. That's a fact. I ain't know it's important. So I'm gonna try to, you know, just try to pray more. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. For me, I say I lost faith years ago. So I used to like enjoy being outside doing wild shit. I started partying at a young age. At the age of 14, I was in clubs. So I lived all of it.
Different, yo, what?
I was having fun. You feel me? I had a time in my life, right? Would I be forced to go pray a lot of the time by family? Yeah, for that I would do it. And then I started like experiencing like losses. So that was like when the turning, like it was like the turning point in my life, right?
Mhm.
It happened a few times. So, and a lot of these people that are dying weren't the people that started something. They were just the ones that was there to tell people chill out, right? And usually they're there to tell me to chill out.
Right.
So that was like, yeah, like a bit huge for me. So it would come into the sense where like I just always think go.
Right.
Fuck everybody, fuck the religion. I didn't care. And it's fucked up to say. That's how I was at that time until like in 2015 when one of my boys, he basically got bodied or whatever, he got killed. So with him getting killed, I kind of like, it was a turning point for me. Like I was like, yo, fuck this fate even more. I'm done with everything. Some gotta give. Some gotta happen. I say probably like a day after, I just ended up having a dream. Dude just came to the dream, literally, and I'm having a conversation. Who, when, where, why? First thing he said, let it go. Let it go. He said, I'm good, let it go. Like, and I remember this shit so vividly. Let it go. Let it go. After the third time when he said let it go, I woke up. I was like, yo, let me try to pray. Started praying a little bit more. Things got a bit better. And then like, not even only that, the good thing about the praying thing was like the discipline. I love the discipline. Right? I was always hard-headed. I ain't listen to people. I didn't like listening. Right? But to have a discipline to do something and know that there's a good outcome that come with it.
Yeah.
I loved it. Like me praying led to situations where my head was like literally supposed to explode.
Right.
In 3 different occasions.
Yeah.
When he tried to click, nothing went.
Right. Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So that's like a fucking
Sign,
turning point. Like, nigga, that was when I was like, yeah, it's time to really get the fuck out and start praying to God and keeping it pushing for me.
Absolutely.
So my journey was rough. It was, I mean, some people had it way worse, but I love it. It guided me to the religion even more.